Hello, and welcome to the Northern Kentucky University Career Services video on what to do following your interview. First, let me congratulate you on completing your interview. Now, you may be thinking, my interview is over, so what else is there for me to do? This is a great question. While the hardest part of the interview process, the interview itself, is over, you're not quite finished yet. While at the interview site, you want to make sure that you get the contact information for everyone that was a part of your interview. You are going to use this information to send thank you notes to everyone that was a part of your interviewing process. Thank you notes show that you are appreciative of their time, and it can reiterate your interest in the position. Do not send a group email or card, as it reflects better on you by sending each person their own individual and personalized thank you note. A well-written thank you letter will remind the employer who you are, impress him or her with your courtesy and follow-through, remind the employer of your background and qualifications, show your enthusiasm and continued interest in the field or the specific position discussed, and convey to the employer your sincere appreciation for his or her time and consideration. Your thank you notes can be handwritten cards that you mail or emails, depending on your personal preference and the hiring timeline. If you are unsure about the timeline, sending an email is the quickest way to ensure that the employer receives your note before making a hiring decision. It is imperative that your note be written professionally and without errors. Sending a well-written thank you note can separate you from other candidates who apply for the position, making you stand out in a positive way. For an example thank you note, see the Career Services Cover Letter and Job Search Letters Guide found on the Career Services website. The next thing you want to do following your interview is to make notes about the job, the employer, and the interview. This might include details they provided to you about working hours, company culture, and anything else you found interesting or unusual. You should also note any additional questions that you have about the company or position that you might want to ask if you are contacted for a follow-up interview or are offered the position. We would suggest making these notes as soon as possible after the interview so they are fresh on your mind. Finally, following your interview, you want to complete a self-evaluation about your performance during the interview. You should reflect on what went well during the interview and areas for improvement. We would also suggest writing down the questions you remember them asking you during the interview, especially any that were challenging or unexpected, as they can help you prepare for future job interviews. Following these steps will help you as you wrap up this interview and prepare for future interviews. If you would like to practice your interview skills, please contact Career Services using the information provided on the screen to set up a mock interview with a mock interview team member. This has been Northern Kentucky University Career Services video on what you should do following a job interview. Our contact information is provided on the screen. If you have any questions, please reach out to us via phone or email. Thank you for your time and have a great day.